you think Harden's words is going to make it hard for us to land free agents in the future, especially if our plan is to go out spending in 2024? You think this is going to kind of hinder players from wanting to come to a place where some NBA players consider our GM to be a liar? Do you guys think this is going to hurt future free agents coming to Philadelphia?
Question.
What's that one movie with Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Show Me the Money?
Yeah. And he was agent.
Quan? Jerry Maguire.
Show me the what?
The Quan.
Yeah, that can solve a lot. So that has to be there. Number one. Number two, I don't think it will, because I think that for Philadelphia to get top free agents, it has to be where they want to be. And if they want to be there, I don't think Damari is going to be the reason they go or not go. They want to go to Philly because they want to build something. You know what I'm saying? That's, I don't see other than that it happening for a guy as a free agent. Maybe pushing for a trade is different, but as a free agent, it's only few destinations these guys are going to, man, as free agents. And Philadelphia isn't one of them. It just isn't. Because most of the guys that we're talking about as a free agent coming to Philly for that type of player, they usually have the luxury of staying where they are and making more. So it just makes it harder. So that's why I'm like, those guys have to want to go there. And you look at a lot of the top free agents that have been truly free agents, they have gone where they wanted to go. And most of those places are LA, Phoenix, Miami. Like, where else have guys gone as free agents and changed teams? It don't happen.
Chicago sometimes.
When?
DeRozan. Dwayne Wade went there for a stop.
That was different though, because that's his hometown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like he loved Chicago. I'm saying he went there for Chicago.
I mean, it's the end of his career. That's what I'm just saying. Like, but we're talking about
too, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about getting the guy at the top part of his career, making these decisions, and this is where I want to go. Philly's not a place that they're choosing. It used to be New York. People aren't choosing New York like that either.
I know.
And New York is just begging for guys to come. And they, because people can make so much. It used to be people could make so much more money off the court if they went to New York and places in LA. Now they can do the same thing playing in Minnesota.
Yeah,
no matter where they play.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter anymore.
So most of the guys aren't going to choose the Northeast. Northeast is a hard area to play in. It's a hard area to play in for different reasons. They're hard on you. The media is hard on you. The fans are hard on you. And the guys know it. So they're not knocking down the door to go play in New York, Philly, and Boston. It's not happening. Yeah, Boston's doing it right now because they drafted some young guys that can play. Yeah. But as free agents, they ain't got no tough top free agents. Yeah. They got Kyrie by trade. They got Kemba by trade. And they drafted the other two guys.
Mm-hmm.
Horford chose them twice.
I understand it, but Al's a really good player, but he's not the guy that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the first time he chose them, he was still.
He was a really good player, but I'm saying he's not the free agents like Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? And going there, like LeBron going to LA, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, those guys, there's not many of them, one, and they don't become free agents very often, and they don't change teams even less.
Yeah. You know what's ironic is that you said no one's going to not come to Philly or go to Philly because of Daryl Morey. That's exactly why James came. James came to Philly for Daryl Morey.
Yeah, I mean because that's their relationship. So that's
a weird situation, though. That's not normal.
So for him to say what he said about him, that's what I'm saying is way bigger than what we know.
Yeah. Well, there was a report that that Clutch wanted an extension for Maxey this year, but then Maxey was apparently indifferent about the whole Harden situation. That was the report.
Well, I don't understand that,
which I found interesting. So,
he was indifferent. It's the same thing you always say, Eric. How like other players don't get involved with the team and other guys' salaries. Like they don't.
You don't do that. You said he didn't want to.
Clutch wanted the extent. Clutch wanted the extension. The whole like wait till next year thing to be able to free up more money. They wanted an extension, and apparently Maxey was indifferent. That was the report, at least that came out I think today. But I think what goes a long way is paying Maxey. Once you pay Maxey, I think it's like, oh, they do open up the checkbook and pay people. So it's not like they do this to everybody. It was maybe just a weird Morey James thing. So I think if Embiid's happy and Maxey becomes happy with his money, I think players won't make this whole Harden Morey thing a deal breaker to go there. But you're right.
I just don't think for the guys like that, like I don't think the guys that you're talking about, I don't think they're going in if their demands are met and the team is structured the way they kind of would hope is going to be structured.
And why not?
Yeah. It may happen, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to be about him.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
I think it would be more about the coaching than the GM.
Yeah.
And apparently Nurse holds his players accountable, unlike other coaches in the league. So I think we're set with Nurse.
He also does a lot of changes in games too, and takes a lot of chances and changes in games.
No other coach does any of that stuff.
Nope. Only coach that changes things and does things differently in games.
Mid-game adjustments, Nick Nurse, the trendsetter.